everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Shukra and this is going to be my 2021 luxury wish list. Yeah, I know 2021 is more than halfway through and almost over, but it's never too late to put together a wish list and start working towards it. So if you're interested in seeing what's on my wish list, please keep on watching. For my first item, it is from Bottega Veneta, and it is a pair of boots. It is their tire boots. These boots, I believe, came out a while ago, but they've been really hard to get. So they are the tire boots, and I want them in all black. Recently, they came out with the same boots, but now at the soles, I believe there's different colors like red, green, purple. Like you can choose a different color for the sole instead of just getting it to be only one color. But I still want the classic black ones. I know these are like a little bit different from something you might expect from me, but I kind of want to expand my, taste a little bit and try something a little bit different. And I feel like I could really dress up these boots in a way that will still be authentic to my style. One thing I have heard about these boots is that, it's a little hard to get them on since I believe there's no zipper on them. So it's a little bit hard to put them on and to take them off. But I feel like, besides that, these boots are great. And Bottega Veneta leather is always amazing and very durable. So that is number one on my wish list. My next item is a blazer, and it is from Balenciaga. It is their hourglass blazer. These blazers are so dramatic, it's ridiculous, but because they're so dramatic, the shape, it's called an hourglass blazer for a reason. The shape that it just accentuates and defines for you is stunning and beautiful. And I've always wanted a blazer like that, that really helps define your shape for you. I love blazers in general, so when I saw this blazer from Balenciaga, I was like, yeah, this is definitely something I need to put on my wish list and work towards. As far as the color, I haven't really narrowed it down too much, but I feel like I just need to try it on and kind of really get the feel of what color or pattern would work best for me. This next item I've had, on my mind for a while. I've always wanted this bag, and it is from Louis Vuitton. It is their Cane's bag. I love the fact that it's round, and I love the fact that it has the reverse monogram along with the regular monogram. So these bags, I just feel like they're timeless in a sense. I can always see myself wearing it now and 20 years later. So this bag, I've always thought, it's timeless yet delicate, yet it still has that oomph factor that LV bags have. So this is definitely a bag on my wish list. I know it's it doesn't carry too much, and it's like a round shape, so it's kind of interesting when it comes to filling it up and putting things in, but I feel like it's a definite statement bag, and it's just a bag that you can work with a lot of different outfits, and this bag can be worn throughout every season. I feel like with the LV monogram, you do not have to stick to one particular season to wear it. For this next item, I feel like this isn't going to be a surprise at all. This is definitely something that's on everyone's wish list at some point or another. So it is a Chanel classic flap in their medium size. And as far as hardware, either light gold, gold, or champagne. And I'm open to caviar, and I'm also open to lambskin leather as well for this medium flap. I mean, I know lambskin, everyone says is really delicate, and then caviar is a little bit more durable. But with a classic Chanel flap, you're not going to be throwing that bag around, you're not going to be just like, oh, throw it here, throw it there. So I'm open to either one, but I think I will probably go towards maybe caviar a little bit more, and then later on when I get smaller Chanels, I'll probably do lambskin, and then bigger Chanels do caviar still. But regardless, that's a definite bag on my wish list to definitely get and obtain one day. So yes, the Chanel classic flap in a medium. And with the way the price increases are going at Chanel, it's a whole lot better to get these bags now instead of waiting until these bags reach the price of Hermes bags. And it looks like that's probably going to happen relatively soon. My next item is also a Chanel bag, and it is their Coco Chanel handle. I've always loved this bag. I love how it looks. I love how elegant it is. And I really like top handle bags, so it's a no-brainer that I was like, when I saw that bag, I was like, yes, 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 definitely. And I want it in the small size. It's just a bag I feel like you can dress up and dress down. I would also want this bag to be in either gold, light gold, or champagne hardware. For the Chanel classic flap that I mentioned before, the colors that I'm looking for are, you know, nude, black, gray, and possibly pink. For the Chanel Coco handle, the colors I'm leaning more towards are nude, black, burgundy, and caramel. So I feel like for most of these items on my wish list, I definitely covering, you know, the black, the nude, and like things like that first, like grays, just to make sure I have the basics covered. So back to shoes. The next item is from Manolo, and it is their crystal embellished satin mules. I feel like these shoes are gorgeous. So beautiful, so elegant, so graceful. I love them. And I would like to pick these shoes up in either a blue, a burgundy, or a purple. I feel like you need a pop, you know, a color that pops a little bit with these shoes. They are so beautiful. I can see myself dressing them up and dressing them down. I just think they work well with so many outfits, like a pair of jeans and also of course with a dress. Another shoe from Manolo that is on my wish list are handbags, which is no big surprise to anyone. These shoes are so classic, and I would like to have it in either like, you know, a grayish blue or like, you know, a navy blue or something that like really complements jeans. That's the color I'm leaning more towards when it comes to the handbags. As far as heel height, I'm not looking for a kitten heel for, you know, both of these Manolo shoes. So I think I'm leaning more towards the pumps, you know, the higher heels. I can wear heels. I like heels. You know, you just have to get used to them. And Manolo are not like too uncomfortable. Well, I feel like they're not too uncomfortable. I've tried them on before, and I mean, I didn't wear them for hours, but they didn't feel too like, you know, crazy uncomfortable. Next up on my wish list is a Lady Dior bag. For the longest time, I really didn't like Lady Dior bags. You know, I really didn't get it. I was just like, this isn't really something I think I would ever like, you know, buy. But now I'm like, okay, I'm with it. I'm really with it. I think because they have the smaller sizes now, so I would get it in a small. I'm really with it, and I would make sure it's like a gold hardware. I usually wear more gold than silver jewelry, even though I have been trying to incorporate more silver into my, you know, my style, but usually it's gold, so I would definitely get it in a gold hardware and in a size small. As for colors, I'm leaning like more towards like a sage green, a blush, or a dark red. I feel like those would be great when it comes to a Lady Dior. And yes, Lady Dior's are timeless. I jumped on the bandwagon. They are timeless. I think the price for Lady Dior's is kind of outlandish a little bit when it comes to designer, but it is what it is. And like all these items I'm discussing are like really pricey, so who am I to say like, you know, the Lady Dior out of all of them is a little bit outlandish when it comes to price. But I feel like now with the Lady Dior, I could really see myself, like I said, styling it up and styling it down. I feel like that's really important for me now in order to be able to transition pieces, like, you know, all throughout my wardrobe. And with these bags, they're so expensive, you really need to wear them a lot in order to get the cost per wear, like, you know, out of it, and get the right color for you. You know, don't get a color that someone else says, oh, will look great on you, but you don't really think, you know, works for your style. This next bag is a bag I feel like once I get it, I'm going to wear it like constantly. And this is the LV Capucines bag, and I would get it in a mini. I just like how simple it is. You know, I love the top handle. I'm a top handle kind of girl. You know, I like shoulder bags, I like crossbodies, but at the end of the day, I'm a top handle kind of girl. And I just feel like the LV Capucine bag is so timeless and it's so beautiful. The structure and the shape of it is never going to go out of style. And I just love the fact that it's just something that, you know, it speaks for itself. You do not have to do too much for that bag. That bag literally, like, it just speaks for itself, and I love it. As far as color, I'm leaning more towards a nudish pink, olive green, nude, and possibly a burgundy and caramel. Yeah, caramel color too. I think that would be a pretty good color. So for this bag, this is definitely one like I really have my eye on. And I mean, it's interesting because the price for this bag, you know, brand new, compared to the price for this bag when they're selling it on the reseller market, there's a big discrepancy. Same for the Lady Dior, like buying it brand new compared to buying it pre-loved, there's a big discrepancy. So I do look at that and I do think to myself, okay, do I want to get, you know, these bags new or pre-loved? So that is something I'm still trying to figure out. Okay, back to shoes again. So the next pair of shoes are from Jimmy Choo. I know you cannot have a more classic shoe in your closet than a Jimmy Choo shoe. A Jimmy Choo shoe. So the shoe is their patent leather mule pumps. These shoes are gorgeous. They are very similar to the other Manolo Blahnik shoes I mentioned in the beginning, but I think these shoes, you know, they're a little bit more dialed back, just a little bit, than the Manolo Blahniks, but it's still in the same, like, you know, style family. And I would definitely get these in the patent leather and in a nude color, and gorgeous. They're just gorgeous. I can see how they really elongate your leg and they just look so elegant and pretty, you know, but at the same time, you know, a little bit sexy. And I just think these shoes are great, and I've heard that they are comfortable, which is also important, you know, when you're looking and buying shoes. For my last item on my wish list, they are from Stuart Weitzman, and they are their Highland boots. And I really want a pair of these boots. They are so beautiful, and the fact that they are comfortable and they're heeled, and the fact that they actually stay up over your knee, since these are, like, you know, over the knee boots. Beautiful, amazing. I've only heard and read great reviews about Stuart Weitzman boots, so I've always had, you know, this on my wish list, and they're great. I mean, fall and winter are like right around the corner. Well, fall has already started, winter is right around the corner, so this is the best time for me to really look into these boots and purchase them. So the Highland boots from Stuart Weitzman, I would definitely look for them in probably a black color. I think I would definitely start off with black. Gray, I don't know. I have a pair of gray boots and I do not wear them as much as I wear like my black boots, so I would probably pick them up in black first. So that's pretty much it for my 2021 luxury wish list. Let me know down in the comments if I have items on my list that are also on your list, or if there are items on my list that you were a little bit surprised about. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. If this is your first time, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and come back for more videos. Bye!